to a Sacred Symbols reading. I'm your host, Desiree DeMars, and I'm so glad you've joined me here for this full pink supermoon in April, which is the 13th. I believe that is tomorrow, so I'm recording it today on the 12th. So the intention is for insights around this full moon, around all that is happening with rebirth, growth, spiritual awareness, expansion. People are having amazing transmissions and receiving downloads that are really supporting an expansion in our conscious awareness of who we really are. And I love that this is all reflecting what we've known forever. That is, the I am presence, the truth in the I am presence. I am everything. I am. And if you have trouble with kind of wrapping your brain around that, one of the most beautiful affirmations, I think, with the I am presence is to say, I am rethinking. Rethink I am. So it's like giving a command to the body, to the brain, to harmonize with this understanding of new thought, new beliefs, new ways of seeing, of being. Rethink I am. We are, that is the beauty of being a human being within this soul, as part of the soul that chose this lifetime. We can rethink, we can redesign, recreate, and we just came off a retrograde of Venus and Mercury. I believe Venus is done, if not almost done. Where we had this opportunity. I feel like it was a pause. Like I say, the power is in the pause. From teaching yoga for many years and breath work, you begin to understand the power point within the experience is not the in-breath, not the out-breath, not necessarily in the action, but in the pause, in that moment when we are in divine presence of who we truly are, which is just non-linear. It's the essence of what we believe is God or spirit. It's in everything. It animates everything. So we are in these incredibly changing times. If you hear gobbling, that's my little neighbor, Gus, the turkey. He's very chatty. It's spring. And so if you're in the northern hemisphere, it's spring. Everything is alive. Everything is awakening. If you're in the southern hemisphere, it's warm. I notice they're wearing summer clothes, and although it's winter, they're coming into their winter. They're the end of summer. So wherever you are in the world, I just invite you to take a step away. I encourage people to do the invocation with me because of this awareness, this shifting of gears. Because I notice I have so much going on. I have a couple art shows coming up. I have I had a beautiful sound healing session today that was incredibly powerful. It was a really deep journey. And people are able to go deeper. And if you've got a few people in the group, you can go even deeper because we are holding a much greater container for the collective. So stay on course with being in a state of love versus fear. Think of this invocation as a calling in or a prayer to be in the I am presence fully, right? Is the intention that you're holding. Whatever this intention is, let it come up from your heart, or maybe you have a preconceived idea of what this intention is for you during this full moon. And also then A is for attention. Keep bringing your attention back to the heart, aligning everything with the heart, right? So that we're in coherence. Bring that brain, bring that monkey mind back into coherence with the heart. And then M is for movement. Come into coherence and then let it flow. Come into coherence, let it flow. Come into coherence, let it settle, let it align, let it move. and let it continue to move, because we know that is the one certain thing, that everything will change. Everything is changing, everything is growing, and things are really speeding up right now. In fact, you may be feeling ascension symptoms. I mean, I'm finding that I could be looking at something in nature and then it just literally just turns to glitter or dust. Like, I realize it's just energy. So just pay attention to these symptoms you're having. Sometimes they are not so great. We're all having days too with toxins. We have to detoxify, take baths, keep your gut functioning well, and keep it clean as you can, and get support with one another. Have community. Find others of like mind so you can share what's going on and educate one another about what is going on in this time of great change. There's just so much. So I try to refer other people. Incredible astrology is out there right now, and other people doing incredible work to advance our consciousness, with channeling angels to energy workers, star seeds, light workers, doing their piece here on the planet for this transformation that we are all signed up and experiencing. So I'm inviting you now to come into your breath, just tuning in. Maybe you've got a yawn. Maybe you need to stretch a little bit. Do whatever it takes to feel yourself becoming more present with the breath and grounding deeper and deeper into the earth. And imagine a brilliant white light coming down from the heavens, and it's literally anchoring you all the way down to the center of the earth. Down, down, down. Down into the field of the divine feminine, the iron molten core, this iron nickel core, the iron that is being regenerated, rejuvenated, that is revitalizing and feeding every living thing on this planet, every aspect of life. It is the life force, the bloodline of the planet. And then as you feel that building and expanding, its nature is to expand, to fill, to create new. It is the blood of the birth. So feel that within you is reflecting your first chakra, the color red, the element of hemoglobin, right? Your heme, your red blood cells, your immune system is being activated. It's getting a fire ignited under it. Feel that fire and feel that iron molten lava expanding in you too, awakening your red blood cells, allowing more flow, more movement, more oxygen to come into your system. And feel how this is activating just the beginning of all of your chakras: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and white. And then spilling out over the top of your head, creating what is infinite and eternal, a toroidal field. Your toroidal field. I get goosebumps everywhere. God bumps. I feel it. Feel that toroidal field expanding within you and outside of you, and it is connecting to all other fields. So what that brings us to is becoming aware of what we want to connect to with conscious choice, right? Conscious choice. So feeling, calling in, if you'd like, a guide, angel, or teacher that helps with protection, right? So I call in my guide for her power and protection, this shield that is supporting me in knowing that what is mine, and what is yours is yours. What is mine is mine. What is yours is yours. What is mine is mine. What is theirs is theirs. And we are standing as sovereign beings in our own truth. So feel how that feels. That awakens the power in the solar plexus, standing in your own truth. It's almost like if you would like to have a soul retrieval during this experience, you can have that as your intention, and you will receive the information that you need to hear to do this healing work, soul retrieval level for your ancestry here today, because we, through the bones, through reading the bones, we are working with all of our ancestors. So now that you are expanded, just remember that we too are grounded from the beginning. So expand out now horizontally from the heart. Just feel your heart center opening, connecting you to all the other heart centers of those who are here watching live or at the recording or in the future. There is no time-space linear continuum here. It is all happening at once. And so whenever you listen to this, it'll be perfect. You can share it with others, or you can just hop in for the reading if you feel like you have your own way of grounding and connecting. So again, back to the breath, and now feeling this expansion horizontally, the heart alignment or attunement. Feel this resonance come into place. And then we are calling in the Divine Mother, the Heavenly Father, infinite creator of all that is, Come and be with us. Come and be with us. Sit beside us as we create a sacred circle. And as I say this, I am going to be placing some tobacco and blue cornmeal, flower petals, and other things that have been added, that have been blessed by other shamans or blessed in ceremony. So I do this before every reading. Create this sacred circle with an offering of gratitude and appreciation for this good red road that we walk upon, for being able to tap into this divine wisdom that is here with us and for us always. So just notice what you notice. And now let's call in all of the directions: the east, the south, the west, the north, above, below, and the middle. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. Sit beside us as we sit in the sacred circle, receiving guidance, understanding, information that is the next step or the breadcrumb that we needed on this good red road. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. Let the heart open as we call in all of the elementals: earth, air, fire, water, ether, plasma, neutrinos, gammas, and all those elements yet unknown to man. But especially this idea or the understanding of water, the sacred water within us, the holy water that surrounds us. It's in every element, giving life force to it. Come and be with us. Come and be with us as we sit in the sacred circle, calling in your presence so that this information too is available to us. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. All of our guides, angels, teachers, guardians, the two-legged, the four-legged, the many-legged, the winged ones, the finned ones, and the creepy crawlers. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. Invite in all of your helping spirits to act as guides here for us today, to bring in this wisdom, to express through me that I may be a sacred channel for you, to receive this information that is key to your well-being today. Come and be with us. Come and be with us as we sit in the sacred circle together, last but not least, calling in all of our ancestors, those who've gone before us, lived a good life, and transcended and are now here, acting on our behalf, intervening on our behalf through the heart, giving us guidance through the heart. And to all those whose names we do not know, but whose blood runs through our veins, come and be with us. Come and be with us. So, again, I invite you in to receive, allow with divine ease and grace to receive that which it is you need to hear today. And again, we sit in gratitude and appreciation for this good red road we walk upon, and knowing that all that is received today will not only benefit us, but shall benefit all those we come in contact with, simply by the state of our being and our resonance into the universe, the multiverse, the cosmos. In full faith, so be it. Aho. Okay. So, I'm going to have you join me in blowing into the basket 3 times, as I do so too. And I'll join you on the other side. So here we are, and I'm just going to move this around a little bit so that you can see. We have quite a wide spread today, which is really interesting. So spread your wings. In fact, I noticed that a 5 flew out here closest to you. If you were receiving a one-on-one reading, you'd be right here. And this number 5 is all about movement, right? Movement. Keeping things alive and moving. And then we also have the 3, which is all about creation, right? The 2 come together and create 3, a third. The sacred triangle, the divine and sacred. And this is really fascinating. I haven't seen this happen, and if I have, it's been a long time, but here you are, and then here is the other. So it could be a spouse, your best friend, your coworker, somebody new that you met that's an influence in your life. But so the other, we are in some kind of a beautiful harmony here, I would say. It's like the movement is you are open. This person is in a deep, deep experience or a level of awareness, a very internal level of awareness, and together it creates this beautiful synchronicity or this flow, this energy flow. So there's some kind of energy flow for you with the other, and the closest ancestor we have to all of this is your grandfather on your father's side. And then we have a young adult on your mother's side. So we have a paternal grandfather and a maternal adult, young adult, sitting next to this idea of really grounding, right? This is the vertebrae of a giant sea lily. It's so beautiful. So the giant sea lilies, we know, we're incredibly grounded to weather the storms, weather the currents, and provided housing, community, connection to the earth for nutrients, nourishment, and then life flourished there, and rose up was the spine of the giant sea lily, and then it birthed a huge lily-like or a lotus type of flower. So these are found on the desert floor now, which of course was once the bottom of the sea. This one came from Taos. So there's a beautiful energy there. I lived in the area for a short time, and it was just magical. It was the birthplace of creating these sacred symbols for me, really, when I lived in Santa Fe. And so we have the element of water here on Earth, that its frequency is essential. I'm going to post a link to the most recent interview of Veda Austin with Pam Gregory that is just mind-blowing. She's now working with the autistic, some of the autistic community from the Telepathy Tapes, and it'll blow your mind. So I highly recommend following her, and she'll be traveling more around the world. I think she's doing a U.S. tour of her book, so you can find out more information about that. But this is interesting too, because here is the inquiry. So we're kind of out here. I really feel that. I feel like this last week has just been so much expansion. You know, it's our star nations. I've really felt attuned with them in a magical way. Just watching the night sky. They're really helping us with this greater vision that we have. Those of us who are of service are really feeling, you know, whether your service is external or internal, but just to have a world of peace, right? To shift things into a place of global peace and tranquility, to helping one another, right? It's going to be affecting our home, our homes. So many people are migrating, changing, moving, shifting. So stay on your eagle's perch, as Pam says. Have that bird's eye view, but have it be the eagle's perch, I would say, from your heart. Rest on top of the heart and look out from within. Look from this place within the heart center that is connected to the earth. This is drum. Everything is feeling amplified right now. We have Jupiter, and here is Father. Here is another grandfather. So we had grandfather, the grandfather on your father's side here close by. Here's grandfather on your mother's side, the maternal grandmother. So grandfathers are kind of popping out here as being co-creators for us right now, especially around second chakra. Our DNA is changing in leaps and bounds. We don't even know the ramifications of it because we know so little about all the solar activity, about the photon belt that we're going through. And so the quality of light is changing, but we have Venus here really helping us to focus on what is truth, love, and beauty for you. What do you value in your life? And move toward that. Move toward the joy of what are your highest values. And then I'm going to jump right into the center because we don't have a lot of time here to do a full reading. I'm going to say, well, here's the shaman, and here he's resting on the bone, or she is resting on the bone of transfiguration. You know, it's a metamorphosis. That's what we are into, never to be the same again. And we are here, the shaman is carrying the sword of truth. I have tingles everywhere. It is happening to the collective. It is happening to us as an individual. It is shifting and changing our mind, and it is hopefully changing the way we communicate. Our throat chakra, we are opening up. We have opportunity to open up the throat chakra and speak the truth. This is the greater planetary transformation or metamorphosis that's happening. The truth will be revealed. It will come forward, and it is time for all this to happen. Our third eyes are opening. Our crown chakra is opening. And all of this means, really, it sounds like it should be something big and heavy, but it's not. It's light and easy. It's saying, here is Deer Toe, which is all about being in your innocence, be in the beauty, the magic of your childlike magic, right? What do you feel when you stand in awe and wonder about the world, about the universe, about the solar system, whatever it is that makes you feel awe and wonder about being here as a soul? This time around, this is where you will be seeing through the eye of God. Find your like-minded community, make your wishes that will help balance out the brain, the right and left brain hemispheres. And then again, back at the center, I see the lock and key. This is so fascinating because I don't often see the lock and key together, but they have been showing up this close and closer. So there is something, we are getting closer and closer to a key moment, the key that one piece of information, that breadcrumb that we've been looking for. And believe me, it's going to be something right in front of your eyes, something that is here. It's going to be as natural and as easy and as simple as like the dirt. This piece of sacred pottery, this is saying, you know, it's something that we are co-creating, we're molding, we've created the entire experience through our own powers as co-creators with the divine. And we are doing this within this context of the great mystery. So just know you might not know everything about it, you might not have every detail, and you don't need to, because there are others on the path too. And the greater life force of all living things is actually what is guiding the greater whole. So whatever has been hidden, this is interesting. So whatever has been hidden or unattainable, this is fascinating too. We have mother, this is your father, and they're touching at their feet. It's a return of power. I would say the great ones are really here, and the grand ones, the greats and the grands are really here. Call upon your ancestors. Even if you're not sure how they look, how you believe that across the veil they are there, they are there, they are here. They are with you right now. And this is a time for us to see and to open, right? To take this key, the key that we are. This is the intention. This is a grandmother on your father's side. This intention of the wise women, I would say the wise feminine within you, really listen to that, because this is what we have come here on this journey to do, to restore the respect of the divine feminine that feeds us all, that nurtures us all, this planet we call home, we call Gaia. And it is affecting everything, and it's affecting our physical being. So this is Horse, and he's saying head right into it, dive in. Everything is an inside job, and this is the foundation of it here with the divine feminine at the base chakra. It's about the divine union with the self and letting these angelic realms, these cosmic beings, these extraterrestrial, whatever you want to call them, this awareness, this consciousness that is wanting to reach out to us right now to give us information, especially for those who are on the forefront of what is unfolding in time and space right now here on the planet. It's here. It's here. And this masculine and feminine are coming back together at the foundational level, at the feet. And this is the return of our power as sovereign beings committed to peace, abundance, beauty, love, and joy for all. For all. Woo! Ooh. Wow, I feel I have goosebumps, chill bumps, God bumps through my whole body. So I am going to end right there. That's a mouthful. And I'm going to switch the camera back. So thank you for joining me on that brief journey through the reading of the bones. And again, for those of you this is your first time experiencing a bone reading, this is a Zulu tradition. So these South Africans, it's all oral. It's probably hard to find a book about it, or you can't take a workshop or a training online. You work one-on-one with a Sangoma or a shaman who has been initiated into this lineage. So I am ever so grateful for your connection with me. If you want a personal one-on-one reading or a group reading, just reach out. I work on Zoom. I work in person. I'm on the West Coast. And you can always go to my website, DesireeDemars.com. And the links are always posted below the videos. So please join me in the future for these free readings to give you a little taste, or hopefully we may meet in person someday in the near future. So thank you all again, and I'd like to close the circle by just expressing this gratitude and appreciation that we feel that we are all experiencing here in this reading together for our ancestors, for all the guides, angels, and teachers we've called forth, all the elements and the directions that are supporting us in this huge transformation that we are all experiencing right now. And with that said, I will just rattle so that again we end in a theta state or an alpha state or somewhere in between, that we feel we are expanded and yet grounded here on this earth. Thank you. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you in about 2 weeks at the next new moon. Aho.